So hi, I have the utter great pleasure of yet again being in Dunedin where it's winter every day of winter and including every day of the year. Its temperature's really low. It's not like that sky out there that you see in the picture. The cat's actually trying to find a place to keep warm because it's not very happy, obviously. I have the utter great pleasure of having yet again one of my best friends on the planet is my great friend
Samson. Dobry den David. Vaši kak bilo?
Now I asked him the question, is chess a game?
It's more of a game, it's a war. It's a war between two armies. You're the general of your army, and the other player is the general of his army. And it's basically a psychological and physical war. It's more than just a chess game. The great soldiers and great politicians of this and last century all played chess. And everywhere you go, if you walk into the office of great leaders, they all have a chessboard on their table. And so, how do you look at your opponent? Well, you've got to look him right in the eye. You sit down, you shake his hand, you walk to the board like a general, and you play like a general. And it's the only way to play the game of chess, is to think like a general. If you think like a soldier, a pawn is a soldier. A king is a general. I teach all my pupils to play like the general. If you think like a soldier, you'll be defeated. If you think like the general, you'll succeed every time. Ask Genghis Khan. And so, what's the important things about chess? Well, it's a good mental exercise. It would be interesting if life's a game of chess because we're always maneuvering. We're always playing a game of chess in our mind. Life is a game of chess. Every move you make every day is like a complicated chess move.
Yeah.
I mean, if we knew the beginning and end of Genesis to Revelation, we'd know the answers to every question.
Yeah.
And so life's a game of chess. I mean, every step you take, when you get out of bed in the morning, are you going to E4? When you go out the gate, are you going to E5? In other words, every step you take is like a chess move every day. So that's the way I look at it. Life is a game of chess.
And on chess puzzles, what have you got to say about chess puzzles?
Very good training, very good exercise, good for mental agility, and probably best done off a book and off social media, but chess puzzles have their place. Lee Chess is a good place to find them. I think you can find them on chess.com, but probably the best chess puzzles is with a chess coach face to face, actually on the chessboard with him instructing you how to do the chess puzzles.
What about if I give you the position and you have to do it in your head from me viewing it and you not being able to see it? What do you think of that, Samson?
I'd probably not be as good as you, but I wish I could.
Okay. What do you think of Daniel Gong's FIDE Master, New Zealand chess champion, Daniel Gong's viewpoint about losing?
He's got a good philosophy. Took his any losses he had on the chin. Quite mature, very respectable young man, and he deserves to be New Zealand champion.
I completely agree. What happens if there's no chess?
If there's no chess, then there's no life. Without chess, there's no life. Life cannot exist on this planet unless there's a game of chess to be had.
What do you say about the NASA in 1962, etc., going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, or 0 or O? What do you say about that?
I say that it's a Greek word that the Greeks invented to try and define something that is a very complicated mathematical figure. It didn't actually exist originally, but someone created it to have the idea of a nothing. And we're not nothings, but a zero is also a Japanese suicide plane that they used in World War II. So the word zero is a very, very important word, even in our own philosophy.
So what else do you do than chess, Samson?
I like to exercise, I like to go for a walk, and I like to read, and I like to study. And at the moment, I'm writing a newspaper called Anzac Square, trying to promote Lee Vandervis to be the next mayor.
And I completely agree with that too. I hope he has a landslide victory.
I do indeed. I do indeed.
I think he's a very good head on the shoulders person, and he doesn't. What does he not do? He doesn't bend to other people's whims and
Indeed.
that sort of thing. He's quite happy to stand on his own like that cat on the
Very
chessboard.
independent. He's got some very good political views, and at the moment, the major issues seem to be the cycleway, Three Waters, the park and ride at Burnside, and also the George Street redevelopment, and also the excessive debt for Forsyth Bar Stadium. These are all significant issues in the Dunedin election. The election's in September, October, and I'm advising everyone to vote for Lee Vandervis. Vote for Jules Radich, Andrew Wiley, Carmen Houlihan. Vote for common sense, and it's time for the Dunedin City Council to learn to live within its means.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave it up to you to close this video audibly and without swearing, or we could close with a word of prayer, but I'm going to leave this now for Samson to close us, and you won't hear another word from me.
Well, I believe that every home should have a chessboard. I believe that it's great for mental training. Even in the army, chess is significant. I mean, I'd rather probably be an SAS commando, but if I had a choice of being an SAS commando and a chess champion, I'd probably actually choose to be an SAS commando.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry. So you keep going now, because I
spoke.
Sorry.
And so that's my philosophy on chess. It's a brilliant game for brilliant people, but we also need physical exercise. We need physical attributes. I get up in the morning, I do press-ups and sit-ups, I do a shishi, go for a walk, and I think chess is good. Chess.com is a great place to be. Elite Chess is a good place to be. If you want a professional chess site, either two, you can get a chess for free. If you want a diamond account, you can pay for it, but you can meet some people. But unfortunately, these chess sites aren't as sociable as they used to be. People used to chat and talk, and now no one talks. It's just very impersonal. 10 years ago, when I first played on chess.com, I met young ladies, people chatted, people talked, they invited you to join teams, they accepted you as friends. Now you chat to people, they don't reply, they don't accept your friendships, they don't invite you to teams. And so chess.com and the internet's become very, very impersonal. And so really, if you want to play chess, it's got to be face-to-face with your kids or your friends. Amen to that. And amen. Dobry den, zdravstvujte, vi Samson I David na Shetvieg, na Dunedin. Amen. Amen, amen.